Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a quick update on tropical storms Marco and Laura. We have seen some changes in Marco as the system continues to weaken, as we have some rather strong shear which is tearing the storm apart some. Maximum sustained winds, according to the National Hurricane Center 1 p.m. advisory, have decreased to 40 miles per hour as Marco continues to move to the northwest at 6 miles per hour. Tropical storm Laura continues to work its way towards the west-northwest at a pretty good clip at 20 miles per hour. The storm still has maximum sustained winds, according to the 1 p.m. advisory, at 60 miles per hour. And here's the latest on both of these systems. First of all, Marco, latest advisory, this is from 10 a.m., shows the storm making landfall later on today south and east of New Orleans. It probably will continue to weaken, become a depression before landfall, and then it'll continue to work its way over the southern sections of Louisiana. And given the size of the storm and the weakened state of the storm, its impacts on the Arctic is not expected to be too significant. That will not be the case for Laura. As you can see, the latest advisory at 10 a.m. showing the storm will continue to strengthen as it becomes a hurricane tomorrow, makes landfall Wednesday night as a Category 2 hurricane just south of Lake Charles, and then moves across the southeastern and eastern sections of the Arctic Thursday. Quite possible we could still see some hurricane force gusts, especially in Toledo Bend country, as the system moves northward, especially Sabine and Natchitoches parishes. Tropical storm force gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour should be expected across the rest of northern Louisiana and possibly southern Arkansas during the day Thursday and Thursday evening. Now, the main impacts, this is what we're kind of looking at as far as the storm impacts, as obviously wind will be the issue, as we will see the gusts up to 40 to 75 miles per hour. As far as the tornado threat, there will be a threat as far as the possibility for an isolated tornado or two, especially over the eastern edge of the Arctic. 5 to 7 inches of rain probably will bring the biggest impacts, as we could see some higher totals across the southern edge of the Arctic. Upwards of 7 to 9 inches will be possible there. And of course, this combination of wind and rain will cause some flash flooding as well as some power issues across the area. So that's the latest on the storms as they continue to move towards the north. As far as the latest on rainfall, I'll show you that real quick, and you can see this is the latest outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, showing you that still looking at the possibility of upwards of 10 inches in a few isolated spots down towards Toledo Bend. That includes mainly Sabine Parish. The rest of most of the Arctic can expect to receive anywhere from 5 to 7 inches of rain. Now keep in mind, if the track of Laura does shift to the west or to the east, we'll see this whole area also shift to the west of the east. So if you're sitting somewhere like Clarksville looking at 2 to 5 inches and thinking you're okay, not quite out of the woods yet. We have seen some great model uncertainties here, especially over the weekend. Things kind of coming together right now, but just keep abreast as far as the latest on Tropical Storm Laura, which is expected to become a hurricane and probably will still be a hurricane as it enters the southern sections of the Arctic Thursday.